3 classic rock tracks that almost didn't make it. Behind the music's toughest recordings. Imagine pouring your heart and soul into creating a song that becomes one of the most iconic tracks of all time, only to almost abandon it because it was just too hard to make. That's exactly what happened with these 3 legendary classic rock songs. Each of them faced significant challenges during their creation, making their eventual success even more remarkable. These tracks could have easily been lost to history if not for sheer determination, creativity, and a little bit of luck. Let's dive into the fascinating stories behind these nearly impossible to record masterpieces and discover why they're still celebrated decades later. Walk This Way by Aerosmith, a rhythmic puzzle that almost didn't click. You might think that a song as legendary as Walk This Way came together effortlessly, but you'd be wrong. While today it stands as one of Aerosmith's defining hits, its creation was anything but smooth sailing. Joe Perry's intricate guitar rhythm formed the backbone of the track, but it posed a serious challenge for the rest of the band. Matching lyrics to such a complex beat proved difficult, leaving Steven Tyler frustrated as he tried to craft verses that would fit seamlessly. But here's where things get interesting. Inspiration can strike in the most unexpected places, and for Tyler, it happened at the movie theater. Watching Young Frankenstein, he noticed how the character Igor humorously instructs others to walk this way. Suddenly, everything clicked. The phrase became the lyrical anchor the song desperately needed, transforming what could have been an abandoned riff into one of the greatest rock anthems of all time. Could you imagine classic rock without those unforgettable lines? Neither can we. Refugee by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Perseverance under pressure. When Tom Petty sat down to write Refugee, he wasn't exactly living the glamorous life of a rock star. In fact, he was embroiled in legal battles over his music royalties, a situation that would discourage even the most seasoned artists. Yet despite the stress and uncertainty, Petty pushed forward, determined to create something special. And while the final product feels effortless and timeless, getting there was anything but easy. During recording sessions, the band struggled immensely to nail down the sound they envisioned. They reportedly recorded over 100 takes of Refugee before finally landing on the version we know and love today. Imagine repeating the same song over 100 times. It sounds exhausting, doesn't it? But that relentless pursuit of perfection paid off, resulting in a track that remains a cornerstone of Tom Petty's legacy. Doesn't that make you wonder how many other great songs were nearly left unfinished due to similar struggles? Animal by Def Leppard. Triumph against all odds. Def Leppard's journey to creating Hysteria reads like a Hollywood drama filled with setbacks and triumphs. Initially, Mutt Lange, the producer who had helped shape much of their earlier work, was unavailable to helm the project. This news devastated the band, given Lange's pivotal role in crafting their signature sound. When they brought in Jim Steinman as a replacement, tensions ran high. His creative direction clashed with theirs, leading to costly disagreements and ultimately his departure from the project. If that weren't enough, tragedy struck when drummer Rick Allen lost his arm in a car accident. For most bands, this might have signaled the end of their career. But instead, Allen adapted, learning to play using a specially designed electronic kit. Just when it seemed like nothing else could go wrong, Mutt Lange returned to save the day. With renewed energy and collaboration, the band completed Hysteria, which included the smash hit Animal. It's hard not to feel inspired by their resilience, and isn't that what rock and roll is all about? And this is the part most people miss. Behind every iconic song lies a story of struggle, perseverance, and sometimes pure serendipity. These 3 tracks remind us that greatness often emerges from adversity. So next time you listen to a classic rock anthem, take a moment to appreciate the blood, sweat, and tears that went into making it. Do you think modern music faces the same level of difficulty in its creation? Or has technology made the process easier? Share your thoughts. We'd love to hear them.